know who go the hardest. I roll out the red carpet, the 90s song, and it belongs to us.
Yeah.
The time has come, now raise them up. When we hit the streets, it's a main event, like we landed on the moon. Nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright. We're in our prime.
Welcome, wrestling fans. This is Impact Wrestling, and we are just days away from Hard to Kill. Tonight, we will see some of the key participants in action right here on Impact. Coming to you live. Stay with us here on the Nation Network. All right, fans, we are ready to kick things off this week with Impact. Once again, days away from Hard to Kill, coming up this Monday, live on the Nation Network.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Rutherford, New Jersey, weighing in at 237 pounds.
Taking a look at Steve Macklin, one of the top contenders for the World Championship. However, recently he got involved in a match. That match, of course, featuring the Knockouts champion, Jordan Grace, handing a steel chair into Tasha Steelz. Since then, we saw the reemergence of Jonathan Gresham here in the Impact Zone. For those of you that don't know, Jonathan Gresham is indeed married to the Knockouts champion. They had a mixed tag team match last week out here, and tonight he's looking to settle things man-to-man as Jonathan Gresham is in the Impact Zone for the first time in singles competition.
Well, one thing we know for sure about this man right here, he's a former world champion in Ring of Honor, and he is a tremendously talented in-ring performer.
Weighing in at 221 pounds, Jonathan Gresham.
Indeed, Jonathan Gresham has made quite the name for himself in every promotion he's ever stepped foot in. He has been a member of the Impact Wrestling locker room in history, but now, after a long absence, returns. This time it's personal.
Well, in talking to him earlier on backstage, once he saw what had happened, of course, Jordan told him what happened, but then he saw the video and he says, I just got fired up and there's no way I wasn't going to take care of business the first chance I had.
Referee call for the bell, and here we go. Drop kicks the knee, does Gresham, and now it is Macklin on the defensive early on in this one. There's the Irish whip to the ropes. Gresham drops down, Macklin back out front. The two collide, and neither one gaining an advantage. Gresham, nicely done with a gut wrench. All the way around, turns it into a cradle, rolls him up. Shoulders are down, Macklin in trouble. There's two, he almost got him.
Extremely close right there to pulling out a big upset. Macklin has been on the fast track towards the World Heavyweight Championship title. We thought that he might be going one-on-one against Josh Alexander, perhaps even at Hard to Kill. However, things turning in favor of Matt Cardona for that one. However, Macklin still is all set on getting a shot at that World Championship. A lot of people thought he might be the man to do it.
Well, and he still may be the man to do it, but he's now got a new problem a distraction perhaps that he didn't need in Jonathan Gresham. And it's all his own fault. He got involved in a match he had no business in. Why he would get involved in a match with the knockouts. Going now for a pump handle, perhaps it is. Into a cradle. He's got him tied up. Gresham looking for the win.
Very good move right there. You can see Jonathan Gresham is in control of this one.
Gresham lighting up the chest. Nice move by Macklin to turn things around a little bit. Has him up across the knee. And Gresham rolling out to the floor.
Well, smart move perhaps. It buys him some time. It allows him to get back on top perhaps. Here's a clothesline, and I guess it did work out.
Indeed, Gresham taking advantage of the time outside the ring and gained an advantage by being in the ring first, and he was able to meet Macklin.
Well, one of the things that is obvious when you see Jonathan Gresham, he is not the tallest man. He's not the biggest man. He's put together well, but my God, is he one tremendously talented in-ring wrestler.
Saw what he just did right there, working the arm of Macklin. Oh, brain buster! That could be it!
Goes for the cover, hooks the leg, and will that be enough?
Macklin somehow able to kick out on one. Didn't expect to see that happen. Gresham now firing up. Working on the arm of Macklin. Over the last several weeks, we've seen Steve Macklin going head-to-head with the man they call Moose. Tremendous back and forth battles they've had. And when we talk about the fact that he's being distracted, perhaps taken off the path to the heavyweight championship, he doesn't need this kind of match right here tonight.
Well, we can say he doesn't need the match, and true, it would have been better for him if he would have stayed focused on the main prize. However, imagine he gets a win over a former longtime world heavyweight champion from ROH.
There's that cradleplex again. Has him. Macklin doing everything in his power. Series of chops. Oh, and there's one right there. Gut-wrench suplex, and now Steve Macklin trying to turn the tide of this match.
Well, he went for something right there. Didn't work out too well for him. Gresham able to use the big elbow to get out of trouble, but now Macklin once again turning. Nicely done right here.
He's going to work on the arm. Is Macklin going to try and draw a submission? Look at this. Gresham right back up to his feet, but Macklin there and ready to meet him with force. The former Marine. Macklin well-versed in hand-to-hand combat. Both of these men tremendous wrestlers and talent in ring, and you see it right here as he's got Jonathan Gresham tied up.
Well, this is a little bit of his own medicine. This is normally what we expect to see from Jonathan Gresham.
Macklin couldn't quite hold on to it. Went for the drop kick, blocked perfectly right there by Macklin. Northern Light suplex takes him over. And Macklin comes down with a boot to the head. Jonathan Gresham is down for two, and he comes out the back door. Action now spilling out to the floor. Jonathan Gresham sends Macklin into the steel steps.
Well, we know this is definitely going to be personal, no two ways about it. You get involved in a match and you bring damage to a man's life, you know there's going to be a sense of payback from that.
Macklin went back in the ring, thus breaking the count. Referee will start all over again. Nice move right there. Gresham turns it inside out with a nice variable arm drag. Up in the air, couldn't hold him, and now from behind. Gresham ties him up here on the ringside floor. Going to work on the arm. What's he going to do here? Oh, he may have broken the left arm of Steve Maclin.
Maclin writhing around in pain following that one.
Here at the guardrail one more time, and you see Maclin going down.
Well, we knew this one was going to be personal, and things have really gotten out of control. And look at this, head first into the steel post, and now Maclin is a bloody mess.
Gresham continues to attack Maclin here ringside. He's got all the referees counted both of these men out. Oh, a driver on the floor. Fans, we're going to be back with more in just a moment. Well, it's time. It's time. It's Nation time. For over 17 years, we have brought you some of the most original content anywhere. And now is your chance to join the Nation. Exclusively here on YouTube. Click that subscribe button right now. Make sure you hit the like button when you're watching the videos and hit that bell notification so you know when we go live. Make sure you follow us on Twitter as well. We are One Nation. All right, wrestling fans, we are ready to go to our next matchup.
It's scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring.
The most unlikely combination, we saw them last week, shocking the world. Masha Slamovich and the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo.
Well, we've never seen Masha Slamovich teaming with anyone before. She was always a bit of a loner, and we didn't expect to see that happen. And not only did it happen, but it worked out very well.
Slamovich, of course, one of the toughest knockouts here in Impact Wrestling. She has put together quite the impressive record, and now she's expanding that record to include the tag team division.
We get ready to find out how they do against this tag team here tonight, which is also a first-time tag team as far as I know. I don't believe these two ladies have ever been on the same side before. And quite honestly, I don't know that they're going to get around or get along very well. Definitely seem to have different philosophies.
Well, we see Giselle Shaw in the ring, and she definitely has the ability to rub some people the wrong way. Let's just put it that way. She doesn't always get along well with others, and that's going to be difficult in a tag team setting. As we take a look at her partner, Lady Frost.
The North Pole, the Queen, L.D. Frost.
Lady Frost is a very, very tenured star here in the Knockouts division. She's been through just about every wrestling promotion that you can imagine. Has had some major victories in all of them, and right now could be one of the biggest. If these two in their first night out can beat a former world champion, a former tag team champion in the Knockouts division, in the Virtuosa, along with Masha Slamovich. Well, it's going to be hard not to be watching them move up the ranking ladder very quickly.
Match underway, and now Slamovich finds herself turned upside down in the corner as Giselle Shaw puts a boot right up inside, choking her out. Slamovich comes down hard, might have hit her head on the way down. There's a tag made to Lady Frost, and hey, early on, they're not looking bad.
No, they're not, but as you mentioned, it's very early on in the match. Still plenty left to do. I do like the fact that they are making quick tags in and out of the ring. That is definitely something that will bode well for them down the line here in the match.
Indeed, if you keep the fresh member of your team in the match. Oh, look at this. Shaw pulling back on her with that hangman. Slamovich, we're not used to seeing her on the defensive end the way she is here tonight. And now Giselle Shaw from the top rope. Down across the head, and Masha.
Well, she was able to get out of the way just before Giselle Shaw was able to drop that elbow, and now we'll see if Slamovich doesn't come up with a change of direction.
Well, she does. She makes a tag, and now here comes the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo. Former Knockouts Tag Team Champion, former Knockouts Women's Champion, and look at this. Going to work, and now the virtuosa quickly tagging out, and I'm not so sure that was the right idea.
I would like to have seen her give Masha a little bit more time to recover, but perhaps that was all she needed as we see her springboard off the ropes and connect with a power shot.
Oh, the knee right to the head and the face of Giselle Shaw. And now it is Slamovich. Deonna Purrazzo back into the match. Series of rights and lefts. Fans, we remind you this Monday, join us live. Hard to Kill. The stars of Impact on a main stage that you will not want to miss. Springboard. Lady Frost connects, and she came down across the back of Purrazzo.
Deonna Purrazzo definitely on the receiving end of that one, and it did some damage.
Collar and elbow tie up momentarily, and now look at this. Purrazzo has her across the shoulders. Lady Frost fighting out, using those elbows to break free, and now going after the virtuosa, has her up, suplex takes her down. Irish whip into the turnbuckle she goes. Nice block by Purrazzo.
Brought the forearms up and absorbed that kick, and then turns around with some offense of her own. Now going to work and attacking the arm of Lady Frost.
Slamovich back in. Oh, what a kick! She may have knocked her out cold with that one. Referee's there for the count. And the save made by Giselle Shaw. Slamovich now sends Shaw all the way out of the ring.
Well, Masha Slamovich right now is in complete control. Lady Frost has nobody to tag nor to make the save right now.
Oh, look at Slamovich manipulating the joints. Oh, and comes down heavy with those knees right into the small of the back. Series of rights and a drop kick to the knee.
And there's the advantage right there as the virtuosa is tagged in.
Lady Frost desperate to make a tag. The Virtuosa has her in a triangle. Referee says, do you want to give it up? Giselle Shaw just caught. Slamovich coming in. Save was made. Will that matter? No! The epic force continues.
Well, at this point in time, we just have to call it like it is. This is one of the surprise teams. Call it shocking if you want, but at this point in time, you can't be surprised when they win big matches because they are undefeated in the Knockouts Tag Team division.
The Realm have to be aware. The radar has to be going off.
Here are your winners.
Fans, when we come back, more action here on Impact Wrestling as we count down to Hard to Kill.
Nation Network! What's going on? Hey, it's CVV, Chris Van Vliet, and you guys are crushing it. I want to send you a big congratulations on the 2,000 subscribers. 2K22 is unbelievable, and I love that everybody's kind of jumping on board here and realizing how great the content that you're putting out is. So for the community, a big thank you for being part of the Nation Network, and you guys are just getting started. Woo! Keep it going.
The Nation Network brings you the stars of today's WWE roster in alternative storylines. Whether you like it raw or prefer to be smacked down, or even check out tomorrow's Legends today with NXT. We have them all right here on the Nation Network.
All right, fans, we are back for more Impact Wrestling, and it is time for more from the Knockouts division.
We take a look right here at Killer Kelly, relatively newcomer here to Impact Wrestling, but she is one of the most recognizable talents in the world of professional wrestling.
Killer Kelly has got a very decorated resume coming here to the Impact Zone. She is trained professionally in the world of MMA. She is bringing those talents with her right here. As she enters the squared circle, it's a non-title match. And you look at the look on the face of Killer Kelly.
Well, that's not just a name, it's a way of life. When she locks on a target, you can better believe she is going to go to town.
From Austin, Texas, Jordan Grace.
Our Impact Knockout champion, Jordan Grace, heading down the aisle. Unusual to see her without the championship title around her waist, but again, the title not on the line here tonight. It will be, however, at Hard to Kill.
Indeed, it will be. She'll be taking on Mickie James, the last rodeo.
Mickie James has made it clear whenever she loses, she will retire. She's been on one hell of a run in the meantime and has earned a title match against Jordan Grace. Grace early on with Killer Kelly. Sit out powerbomb, hook and a leg, going for a quick win here.
Well, she tried for a very quick win, and Killer Kelly suddenly has a different look on her face, one perhaps of a little bit of shock and awe.
Kelly just ran right through Jordan Grace. We saw her husband earlier tonight, of course, Jonathan Gresham. Back heel kick to the back of the head. Kelly now with a lot, and I do mean a lot of confidence coming into this match.
Well, you can't blame her for that. She has such a positive record, not just here in Impact Wrestling, but even in that world of MMA we mentioned earlier tonight.
Kelly has a deep respect for what happens here in the world of professional wrestling. However, I do think she believes she is better than most of the women that she gets in the ring with. She might think that of Jordynne Grace. I'm not saying she does, but that would be a mistake.
Well, Jordynne Grace is obviously a top-notch athlete. You don't get to be the Knockouts Women's Champion unless you are the best of the best.
Killer Kelly has Jordynne Grace up. Oh, man! The death roll. Got a 1 count there. And now here comes Jordynne Grace from behind with a devastating clothesline. Follows it up with a shoulder tackle.
Went for another one, only this time Killer Kelly was able to get out of the way.
Series of knee strikes now in the corner. The brutality on display right here. Killer Kelly going after the Knockouts champion. Has the arm track behind her back, and now look at Kelly using that MMA training. Pulling back on the joint and driving the knees right into the back of the Knockouts champion. Hooks the leg, gets 1, gets 2. She almost pulled off the upset.
And think about this, if Jordynne Grace were to lose this match here tonight, heading into that big pay-per-view, how would that affect her going in there?
Hard to say. And now nice move by Jordynne Grace. The Knockouts champion pulling one out right there and almost stunning Killer Kelly. Jordynne Grace is powerful. You can just take a look at the frame. She doesn't miss any days in the gym, that is for certain.
What a career by Jordynne Grace. We have really seen her blossom in the world of Impact Wrestling in particular.
Kelly's got her down, and again the champion into the turnbuckle. Down for the cover. Killer Kelly thinks she might have her. And another 2 count. Boy, it was getting close. Jordynne Grace using that power to send her flying across the ring. Nobody home. Kelly springboarding off the ropes. Thought she was going to put her away.
Definitely had an opportunity, at the very least, I would say, an opportunity to put some damage on the champion. But when you miss your target, you end up paying the price. And that's what's happening right here, right now.
Couldn't agree with you more. Well said. Jordynne Grace with a snapmare takedown, hits the ropes. Back out front with a boot to the face, and Killer Kelly now on the receiving end of the punishment. Up kick, and Jordynne just got rocked. Irish whip the champion into the turnbuckle, and now Kelly follows her in. Those knees to the ribs, breaking the champion down. Oh, and an up kick by Jordynne. Rolls her up, shoulders are down, referee's in position, there's 2. Will she steal one? No.
No, but it was awfully close right there. Now Killer Kelly putting up a hell of a fight, but will it be too little too late?
Fall from Grace. 1, 2, she got her. Jordynne Grace heading into Hard to Kill for the last rodeo on a win, and a big win over Killer Kelly.
We're going to take a look back at some of the action right here, and I'll tell you what, great match by both of these ladies. Killer Kelly will build off of this, I guarantee you.
There is a firm belief by many that you need to lose to learn how to win. She will be better from this match, I have no doubt.
Your winner, Jordynne Grace.
For over 15 years, the Nation Network has brought you the greatest wrestling action anywhere. The best of the past, the present, and the future. And now, with 2K22, we take the next step together as a nation. Oh, yeah! What you gonna do, man, when the Nation Network runs wild on you?
All right, fans, back with more Impact Wrestling as we count down to Hard to Kill.
One fall, making his way to the ring from Queens, New York, weighing in at 241 pounds.
Oh, hold it, phone, look at this. Picking up where they left off.
Well, the last time we saw these two men, Tommy Dreamer had a kendo stick to the back of Bully Ray.
Bully Ray was supposed to be in singles competition tonight, but it was not supposed to be against Tommy Dreamer. These two men set for Hard to Kill. They're not gonna wait. And now Bully turning the tide. He's got Tommy Dreamer in trouble going up. Oh, I think he's going to go for the power bomb. Pile driver turns out to be the power bomb.
Supposed to be going up against Mike Bailey, but Tommy Dreamer decided to interject.
Look at Bully Ray, these two hardcore legends, the icons. And if you think Bully Ray doesn't have vengeance on his mind after what happened last week, Tommy Dreamer, of course, is completely upset. He feels he was taken advantage of. He trusted Bully Ray, brought him back to Impact Wrestling, went to bat for him when Scott D'Amore decided he didn't want him here. We saw what Bully Ray did to members of Aces and Eights. Took out his own brethren.
Not only that, but then we saw how he got involved in the match, the title match with Josh Alexander. And it was that brought Tommy Dreamer out.
This battle continues. We're going to need security to get involved here at some point in time. What is it going to be like at Hard to Kill? Again, bouncing the head of Dreamer off the steel post. Fans will be back in just a moment.
Now streaming on the Nation Network, PWI Review and Relive, where along with a panel of experts, we take a deep dive into random issues of some of the most recognizable wrestling magazines in history, where contestants can go head-to-head and compete in wrestling knowledge to see who will go on to be the reigning champion. Now streaming on Twitch too. Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on the Nation Network. For over 15 years, the Nation Network has brought you the greatest wrestling action anywhere. The best of the past, the present, and the future. And now, with 2K22, we take the next step together as a nation. Oh, yeah! What you gonna do, man, when the Nation Network runs wild on you?
All right, fans, time for our main event, and we take a look at him, Matt Cardona.
One fall, making his way to the ring from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 256 pounds, Matt Cardona.
Matt Cardona making his way down the aisle and getting ready for action right here in the Impact Zone. At Hard to Kill, he'll have his opportunity against Josh Alexander for the Impact World Heavyweight Championship, and I, for one, can't wait to see how that one turns out.
Cardona has dominated the indie scene. He has dominated here in Impact and has earned his way here to the title match. And not taking it easy heading into the pay-per-view either, as he gets ready to go up against the monster, PCO.
Indeed, this is a worthy main event anywhere in the world today. Looking at two absolutely unstoppable forces in the world of professional wrestling.
And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 341 pounds, PCO.
You know what they say, you can't kill PCO.
The man referred to as the perfect creation one, PCO. A dominant force, a former member of Honor No More. Of course, that group has disbanded.
He has had his own issues as of late with Eddie Edwards. Edwards blames him for the failure of Honor No More. They will also be in action at Hard to Kill. Both of these men have big matches to look forward to. So close to the event, so close to those bouts. You have to be careful in a match like this that you don't end up with some sort of an injury that can follow you into Hard to Kill. Here on the apron, oh, he just dropped him, DDT on the apron, and Cardona doing what he does best. One half of the major players, Cardona, along with Brian Myers. A lot of people thought they were going to have those tag team titles went up against the Motor City Machine Guns, came up just short, and now PCO dropping them here on the concrete. Went for a back body drop, and Cardona, I beg your pardon, just driving him.
Well, Matt Cardona doing a hell of a job right now here on the floor. They have to pay attention, though, to the referee's count.
This battle continues. Cardona beats the count back in, and now PCO also into the ring just in time. Nice move right there by Cardona, driving him head first. Off the ropes, leapfrog, perfectly done. Caught him, pump up, spine buster. And Cardona once again showing exactly what he brings to the table. Running clothesline. The native of Long Island, Matt Cardona, snapmares PCO. Oh, nice move by the monster. Caught him with that back elbow. And a clothesline. Cardona might be done.
He's definitely been rocked by that one. He's going to have to find some way to safety, otherwise it might be all over.
Cardona's in trouble, driven into the turnbuckle, and now PCO turns him out to the middle of the ring. Off the ropes, nobody home. Both men very slow to get back up to their feet, and a clothesline this time by Cardona.
Well, when we talk about the career of Matt Cardona, of course, a former roster member of the WWE, but since leaving, he has dominated the indie scene, as we mentioned earlier. In particular, the GCW, where he has been a self-appointed king of the death match.
Yeah, Cardona has done things that I think most people never thought he would do. And now outside the ring, the action goes once again. And throws the monster into those steel steps. Shot to the midsection. Cardona with a step over. Oh, driving that knee right into the temple of PCO, who is showing the side effects.
Cardona back into the ring right now. He wants to have the monster back in there with him. He definitely wants to have a victory here, not a count-out victory. He would like to have some sort of a definitive win here tonight, heading into that big pay-per-view matchup.
Series of kicks, punches, and look at this! PCO with a headbutt dropping him. Goes for the splash, nobody home. Not the first time he's come up short with that. Oh, and he just rocked him with that one. Cardona almost had an opportunity to do something there, but PCO was ready. Up in the air, he's got him. Series of elbows right upside the head again. Shot to the midsection. Folks, this is just a sample of the action we're going to be seeing on Monday night here live on the Nation Network. That delayed suplex by PCO as the monster up to the top rope. This should be it. The knees come up and Cardona timed it perfectly. Radio silence, and that should be all she wrote. Cardona hooks the leg. You can't kill PCO!
Somehow, and I don't know how, but he managed to kick out.
From behind, Cardona's got the trunks! Referee doesn't see it! Irish whip into the turnbuckle he goes, and now Cardona's got plans. PCO has him up. Cardona breaks out of it. Pump up, spine buster, shoulders down, but he's in the ropes. Irish whip to the ropes, back out front, and a devastating clothesline almost took the head right off of PCO. Cardona setting him up. Butterflies the arms. And PCO decides He wasn't ready yet. Nice move right there by Cardona, though, fighting back. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg, and now he's got his feet up on the ropes. Referee doesn't see it, and he steals one. Matt Cardona.
Well, hey, if the referee doesn't see it, you can't hardly blame him now, can you?
Oh, wait just a second. Look at this. The iMPACT World Champion standing in the aisle on top of the ramp, and he wants Cardona.
No love lost between these two men. We know that for sure. This Monday, it's going to be something when they get one-on-one at Hard to Kill.
And they're going at it, ladies and gentlemen, battling it out right here on the stage. Security stepping in, but they can't keep these two men apart. What's it gonna be like on Monday night?